Hi everyone, what a day. Welcome to the catch-up, the finals day edition here for the SHISEIDO TD Pro, presented by Outerknown, the season finale for the World Surf League Championship Tour in 2023. Start off with a lot of drama from the quarters to our champions, and what a day it was for Western Australia's Jack Robinson. The man number 8 in the world wasn't even in the spotlight coming into this event. Almost thought his year was over with 2 injuries. Getting rid of the yellow jersey at the halfway mark, it looked like we'd have a different story for Jack this year. And he saved his entire year when it mattered the most. Becoming a champion of this event, it kind of felt like destiny. A slab specialist, but he did have the best in the final. Gabriel Medina's worst result in the last 6 years is a semifinal. He lost that heat with a 10. The man is an animal when it comes to competing out here at Teahupo'o. There was so much on the line. Winner take all in the final. Medina was going to win. He'd be at Lowers in September, but it was Jack's day. Took that 5th and final spot to compete for a world title. His 5th win of his career, but I'm calling it the biggest win. Under pressure, clutch, showing that he has belief in himself even when he's down. Picked himself back up. Got a 9-4 along the way, making the highlight reel, but this final was messy. Medina started off with an 8-1-7 and a 6-8-3 before Jack even thought about going. 11 minutes in, got a 7-8-3, matched that same score. Jack celebrating a huge win for his career, winning pipe, winning Tahiti, and now competing for a world title, maybe September 8th when the waiting period opens in the Rip Curl WSL Finals. Medina just missing out by losing the final. As we take a look at this amazing picture, the men's bracket starting potentially September 8th. Match number 1 of the Rip Curl WSL Finals has João Chianca, Jack Robinson. Remember, João will have priority, being the higher seed in that match. That's that new addition for this year. Then whoever wins that will take on Ethan. Then we'll get to Griffin, the number 2 seed on his local lineup. And then Toledo, who's dominant out in San Clemente. He's been living there for a long time, representing Ubatuba, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Toledo's trying to go back-to-back with his world titles, wearing yellow in back-to-back seasons for the big world championship day. Flipping it to the women's final day. What a day it was for the Americans. Caroline Marks getting past all the big world champions. Katie Simmers had the younger names from Molly Picklum to the local hero, Vahine Fierro. Caroline versus Caitlin in the final, and it was all about Caroline making really smart decisions. Great game plan set with Louie Egan, a former finalist out here in the past, runner-up to Andy Irons. She's always in good hands. But the Goofy Foot read a very wild lineup really well. I mean, just to find a way to pull in, I was impressed with that. And then made the adjustment when Caitlin did it. I mean, Caitlin stuck to a game plan of charging. She wanted to get barreled. Had a chance where she could have adjusted to turns, but didn't make that adjustment. And Caroline made her pay for that. Went to big forehand hacks, and that was the difference for Caroline Marks, picking up her 5th championship tour win. She told me earlier this year this is one she really wanted to win, and she met her goal. Dream come true. Number 3 seed, picking up her 2nd victory of 2023. And excited for a world title showdown and many more heats with Caitlin Simmers. I mean, they're going to be battling for a long time. Katie, 17, Caroline, 21. They both want to join the USA squad for the Olympic Games. We'll talk about that more in September. But first, Rip Curl WSL Finals. Let's check out the women's bracket. Match number 1, Molly Picklum versus Caitlin Simmers. Molly will start off that heat with priority. Winner moves on to Caroline Marks. Remember, she's from Florida, but she lives in San Clemente, so that's her home break at Lowers. Loves the left and the right. Tyler is looking for a 3rd world title in September, and she's won this event at the regular season level back in 2016. And a surfer with 5 world titles who had her dream stolen from her last year is trying to get 6 world titles this September. Carissa Moore, for the 3rd straight season, wears yellow and is world number 1 in that best-of-3 title match series. She'll be well prepared for that. Let's talk about the Olympics. Member qualification season, Tier 1 qualifier on the championship tour. Carissa will try to defend her gold. She won it in Tokyo. She's going to try to do it for Paris 2024. Joined by either Marks or Simmers. That'll be settled at Lowers. Tyler, first-time Olympian along with Molly Picklum. That's a fresh squad for Australia. Tatiana back at the Olympic Games along with Joanne Fay for France, Brisa Hennessy for Costa Rica, Teresa Bombalad representing Portugal. So remember, 8 women qualify, 1 more slot to fill for the USA squad, and we'll see what happens there. On the men's side, it was exciting news for João Chianca. Not only is he competing for a world title, but with Medina losing in the final to Jack, he officially got the 2nd spot to back up Felipe Toledo for Team Brazil. It's got John and Griff for USA, Ethan Ewing and Jack Robinson, fresh Olympians as well for the Australians on the men's side. Fioravanti for Italy, Kanoa silver medalist at the first Olympic showing for surfing in Tokyo. And then the South African squad, Jordy Smith and Matthew McGillivray, Olympians for the first time in their career. Best of luck going for gold at Teahupo'o in Tahiti. For now, check out WorldSurfLeague.com for more highlights, athlete updates, and full heat replays from the SHISEIDO TD Pro presented by Outerknown. And tune into the Rip Curl WSL Finals September 8th.